Currently, I would like to thank NMA, Bharatiya Global MSME Forum, and the speakers today, CMA Anish Sharma ji, Ankit Amarji, and Shifali ji, definitely. It was wonderful hearing you. And all the speakers have been so very wonderful, and their presentations were so up to mark that I think everyone who has attended this program today and participated in this program, listened attentively, will be much, much more attentive and knowledgeable going back, because although we heard the budget yesterday, definitely, we have read about it in the papers today, but the analysis that was given by Sharma ji and the speakers, it was wonderful, sir. I would like to but one thing that I noted in your presentation, sir, that it was both about the pros and cons. It was not only about what was good or what was bad. What we see on the newspapers and particularly on the televisions, these are very one-sided views that are portrayed to us. Either on one channel we say that everything is very good, on the other side some channel will be giving only the bad sides. But in these presentations, both the sides were given equal importance. Like sir was telling us about the custom duties and the emphasis on the Atmanirbhar and trying to go local, vocal for local, all those things are mentioned. And side by side, the setback to the GST audit and that all things were also discussed. As we can say that compliances, as professionals, we have given very importance and emphasis on compliances. Maybe beyond the name of ease of doing business, they are done away with, but they will certainly realize that compliances are not hampering your business or emphasis, but they are making sure that we are doing business in a proper way. And these all things go a long way in making our business successful. So the compliances should be there, and more people should understand the importance of this. As a professional body, we like to say that particular thing. As for the women perspective, I must say, Pankaj, it was a very good idea of yours to invite Shefali ji, because definitely we have been listening to the budget, but what she said was a very wonderful thing. From the startup point, the one-person company, everything we have read and we have understood, but from her perspective, now I realize that yes, it tells something which ladies can do, one-person company. So it was really very nice listening to you and giving a different perspective, even to a lady, another lady. I can say that I had this new insight from this particular place. I would like to conclude my remarks with a special thanks to all the attendees, because every program is successful only when there is a wonderful participation, attentive people who are listening to us and giving wonderful remarks on the chat boxes. I have been reading through them. Everyone is full of praises for all the speakers, and it is indeed a very motivating point for us for having these people. Okay, and NMA, I would like to thank NMA for giving this opportunity. Again, we have been doing programs with NMA every year on this budget session. Every year we used to have an offline program at the NMA office, but this time due to pandemic, we were forced to go for online. Although interactions were a little less, as face-to-face we could have met more properly, but the knowledge sharing was, I can say, there was not a single strand that we can say was lesser from the offline or online. The knowledge sharing was particularly very, very good. And every presentation that both the speakers had given was so wonderful. We have listened to each and every word that they had said, and we are much more enlightened about the direct tax or the indirect tax aspects, plus the cascading effects of the budget that we are going to experience. I'm sure the positive effects will soon come. As we were saying, directly individuals are not much affected by the budget when there are no changes in the direct tax for the individuals or something like that. But as sir was pointed out, whatever impetus is given to the manufacturing sector, to the tourism sector, as in jewelry case, we can say the jewelry sector was going down, emphasis has been given to them. Plus MSMEs, definitely when everything is being promoted for local things, definitely the MSME will improve. And all these things eventually come down to the ultimate consumers, who are wherever the money is going, it will directly or indirectly come in the hands of the consumers to us. So it is not that directly, if nothing has been given in the budget to individuals, but when focus has been given to these particular features, if the economy is going to rise eventually, what is economy? What is nation? We, the people, are nation. So if the economy is going to rise, the nation is going to develop, it is we who are going to develop at individual levels. So definitely a very positive budget. Focusing on the health, as the 6 pillars were being discussed, health is definitely something very important. As our Prime Minister had said, Jaan hai to Jahan hai. But now he has focused on Jaan bhi, Jahan bhi. Definitely everyone, I'm sure we all have been very safe and healthy in the pandemic. Thank you to God's grace, everyone is healthy and healthy. And now we will certainly, the economy will strike back and we will get back to whatever we had hoped for in the previous years. So there's nothing going to be a setback to Indian economy by the pandemic, because we all will be promoting it, and definitely everything will come back on the track.
So, thank you, CMA Swati Chaturvedi.